do?
Wake that ass up.
Rise and grind,
baby. Live Hip Hop Daily Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Woo! We got the #1 morning show to hit Atlanta, man. Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Get your ass up and tune in. www.livehiphopdaily.tv.
Get that app, baby. Yeah.
Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Can't.
Dun, dun, dun.
What's up? Once again, y'all, we're back again. This time, my new co-host is
Dun, dun, dun. DJ Vito, I'm in the building. What's poppin'?
lit. You're going to see him a lot more because that's just what it's about to be. It's about to be me, DJ Larry Love,
Yeah, feel me?
X, we miss you, dog, Vito.
Yeah, feel me?
You feel what I'm saying? We got a new addition to the Rise and Grind Morning Show family. What's good? This me and his first time meeting.
Yes, we
Like, in
actually
person.
meeting on set. Like, I just walked
That's
in and
lit.
I'm here. It's cool.
That's lit.
Yeah.
But we are here to interview
Light-skinned girl to the left of me.
Hey, I'm brown.
Girl Fly.
She look a little light-skinned today.
Drop your IG for the people.
Hi, this is Raina. My Instagram is Raina Music, RAYNA MUSIQ.
Bow.
And I'm a singer-songwriter, getting my feet wet, trying to get out and perform a little bit more. And we just found out that the showcase I have today,
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm DJing it.
see
So
how
it's gonna
that
be-
work?
Definitely a lituation tonight.
I did that. Got these two on
She
the
put that
couch and
together,
shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She let God use her.
She know what she doing.
Facts. But anyway, so
Hey, friend.
hey girl.
See, you got your Georgia voter thing on. So you voted.
Yes, because yesterday
Shout out to you. Did you vote?
I did. But she did early voting.
I wore my sticker
I was at the
yesterday.
very
Okay.
today.
Okay.
last
Yeah,
moment.
me too. Like, I was like in the last of the
But
last.
you know what? I wish I would have been in the last of the last because when I tried to do the last early voting,
Yeah.
I stood in line for 2 hours.
Oh.
Which I talked about yesterday. But
Oh.
when I say like, we went, I voted in Cobb, in Smyrna, and I got to this place. I was about to go to Marietta to do it, but it ended up being a place right behind my house. So I went in. Well, we pulled up, and it was a line outside. So I'm like, okay, fuck. So we got in line. The line had moved fast. So I'm like, okay, once we get inside, it's going to be straight. We get inside. They have the whole entire perimeter of the building lined with people.
No.
And I'm like,
At least
they're
how
like,
black
once you
people
get right
vote,
here, it'll be 2 more hours. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be
That's
here
like
that
when you
long.
at Six Flags and it's like from this point, an
From
hour
this
and a
point.
half.
And I'm like,
what do
y'all
you
got me
mean?
fucked. But I did it.
At least you voted.
I did. Early.
She
We
voted.
recognize that everybody has guilty consciences because nobody voted 2 years ago when it was really supposed to count.
For real.
So now we're trying to
But
rectify.
Stacy, we got you, girl.
You got it.
Back to this music thing. So how long you been singing?
Um,
It's so weird. I don't really want to ask her questions. I'm
Yeah.
going to let you.
why you don't want to ask me questions?
Because it's like I know too much.
All right, check it
My
out.
friend, y'all.
This is what I want to know. Beyonce or Whitney Houston?
Oh,
Whitney
God.
Houston.
Why?
She's just, her voice transcends all voices. It was effortless. Just a legend.
So you feel like she's better than Beyonce vocally?
Vocally, yeah.
Hmm.
Vocally,
think?
yeah. Performance, as a performer,
Well,
no, because Whitney just.
my
kinda
views on
stood there.
that is Beyonce is an entertainer.
Okay.
Yes.
She's very much so an entertainer. She can put on a show and
Right.
you will be like,
Whitney is a vocalist.
yeah,
Okay.
was.
Well, as a singer,
Is.
I had to
Yeah,
get
she's singing in the choir.
She
right
is.
now.
I had to get that insight because I argue with a lot of people about who's better, Beyonce or Whitney Houston, and I feel like Beyonce could actually go toe to toe with Whitney Houston
No.
personally, and I listen to
They
both
could probably
of
go
them.
toe to toe.
I listen to both of
vocally.
them a lot. Like I
But we
know all
talking
their
about
bodies
like
of work.
1996.
But you got to think. So
1991
would you say like
Whitney.
that's like trying to compare
Sorry.
Beyonce and Aaliyah?
You
You
think
know what I'm
so?
saying? Because we don't know where Aaliyah would be right now if she was
True.
still here.
True.
We don't know how she would affect.
I don't think Whitney
our-
Houston couldn't have vocally got any better than she was before she died.
But how she was vocally before she died was
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 I
great,
could-
which is why I
exactly.
could compare her to the best person that's
out right now.
right now,
Got you.
which is Beyonce.
no. Before she died, her voice was trash.
You think
yeah.
so?
Yeah.
Whitney, them drugs carved out.
I thought she
Whitney's
sounded
esophagus.
good.
She probably sounded good, but there was notes that she could not hit
Because of
right
the
before
That's why I
Because of
said
the
we're
cocaine?
talking about
Definitely.
like Whitney, because Beyonce, I think right now is at her prime. So if you talk about Whitney at her prime vocally,
Then
which was
yeah,
like
she trumps Beyonce.
96 or something, 95.
In 2018, if I had to go see Whitney Houston or Beyonce in their prime, bro, listen to me. I'm going to see Whitney. I mean, not Whitney Houston. I'm going to see Beyonce.
Because Beyonce's a performer.
row.
The
She's gonna
entertainer.
give you
if
a
Beyonce
show.
was in a wheelchair and Whitney Houston was in a wheelchair, I'm probably going to see Beyonce.
But she's still gonna have pyrotechnics or something. She gonna have such.
So
she
who
gonna
do
give you
you?
a show.
Who are your influences? Like who do you
like vocally, like
Yeah.
what inspires me? Okay, so I really love Jasmine Sullivan. I don't sound anything like her. I'm totally envious of her voice. People who can effortlessly sing and they just kind of like don't even realize like there are people that would kill and like Kiki Wyatt. Kiki Wyatt is like I
Oh
think
my
her-
god.
You got a super.
I think her
Damn, she got
personality qualms have limited her in the industry because
Facts.
she's been labeled as somebody difficult to work with and so on and so forth. And I actually worked with her a few times on what show was she on? Neither here nor there. But R&B Divas. I was working as a makeup artist at the time, and she was difficult to work with. So I understand why she's kind of been limited. She thought everybody was trying to holler at her husband. And I'm like,
Wow.
don't nobody want that thing. So, but her voice
Crazy.
is crazy. Who else inspires me? I really like Karina Pasian. She had that song 16 at War like a long
Yes.
time ago. But she is like very indie now, and you can only really find her stuff like on YouTube and stuff like that. But I think she's an amazing.
I used to fuck with her.
and I don't know why she hasn't.
Never heard of her.
What?
You should look her up.
You never
Karina
heard of 16 at
Pasian.
War?
But even 16 at War, that was her song that blew up, and that wasn't even a tenth
Yeah.
of what she could do vocally.
Right.
Like now, she's a little bit older now. Her voice has matured, and she is like she can play the piano. She's just an amazing performer, entertainer, in my opinion. There's a new artist, and I think you like her too, Nayo.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
That right. She's like
I heard of her.
amazing.
But you know what? What I like is that you hear her and she looks nothing.
like
What she sounds like.
She sounds like.
Nothing.
What she look like? I heard her. I've never seen her.
So have you okay, let me show you a
I want
picture.
to see her.
I'm not gonna show you a picture of her. I'm gonna show you
You
a
would
picture
never
of her
guess
cover.
that's what she looks like, and that's another reason, another thing that in the entertainment industry isn't always the best thing because they're looking for people who have talent, but also looking for people who look the part. And so I'm glad now that we're okay. That's her cover, right?
But that's not
She overweight or something? Like she's bigger? She's like a Jasmine Sullivan like type deal. Like
I'm not entertaining that. No, she just doesn't look like. If you hear her music, she doesn't look.
oh.
But
but it's like different. You see what I'm saying? Like you can look at all this shit and you just have to listen to her.
I need
Listen,
to.
look up her
to
live performances on YouTube where you can really see her like perform,
Right,
and
right.
she just.
Pretty good.
And I was gonna say somebody else. You know who I'm loving right now? Summer Walker.
I
Everybody
love
likes Summer Walker.
Yo,
Everybody
because
loving Summer Walker.
She dropped that Girls Need Love,
Yes.
which we do. But she dropped that and
But her album though,
that
she
whole
just dropped, her
thing,
project
like-
or whatever she just dropped. I don't know if it's an album or EP. I'm not sure.
I think it's
but
EP.
So good.
Yeah, I heard it.
Such a good singer. So I have a song right now that when I was making the song, the genre of music I do is called alternative R&B. So it's like R&B, but like not really. And it's also the same genre that like SZA and her and people, they're all black. They're all labeled under this specific genre. And so when I was creating, my producer, shout out to Slim, he was like, well, and I pulled up a Nail song. And so my sample or the inspiration for the song that I did was Madonna, Like a Virgin, and the Nail song. And he kind of constructed the beat, did the guitar,
and
piano,
he's
everything.
dope as hell for that.
And made my beat. But that's kind of like my aesthetic and my sound. So I don't never want to be in the pop category because I'm not pop at all. My voice is very hearty. But my inspirations are all like that type of music.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing you tonight then. You gonna go crazy?
I'm gonna try to do a little something.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing I will say is that going back to what you asked me, like how long I've been singing my whole life. But there was a period of time where I kind of like didn't want to sing anymore. And I went through college. I came home and I started doing hair, and then I started doing makeup. And that is hair and makeup is what got me to where I am as far as like who I know in the industry. And everything that I do was because I was a hairstylist. And so I was able to live in Africa for a while teaching makeup.
That's lit.
Yeah.
What part?
In Libreville, Gabon, on the west coast. It's right next to Senegal, the Ivory Coast, all of that stuff. So I was there for 3.5 months,
Ooh,
and
Jesus.
it was an amazing experience. But then I had to really think to myself, first of all, I'm getting older, you know, time waits for no man. And
Right.
number two, it was just really like, I have put forth all this effort into things that I'm not passionate about. I'm good at them, and I've been able to transcend and go places doing things that I don't even want to do with my life.
So imagine
So-
if you do
And
what
that's I started
you're
thinking.
passionate
I'm
about.
like,
Where it
imagine
could
if
take
I
you.
really put my best foot forward towards my real goals in life, which is music. I've always felt like I wanted to be a singer. Always felt like a singer. That was my calling. Imagine where I could go. So it's only been about really 6 months that I really was like, I'm gonna do it full throttle. I changed my Instagram name from El Reina to Reina Music. Everything on my page now is, if it's not about music, I'm not posting it. So I'm just trying to make it happen.
So where's the showcase at tonight? Both of y'all.
The Odyssey.
The Odyssey.
Yes.
What the fuck is the
It's a new spot, but it's dope.
It's
so
dope.
I mean,
Downtown.
it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's like downtown, like in between.
Midtown.
Yes.
Yeah, Midtown.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, but it's a dope spot. I want to give y'all the address. Let me look it up real quick because nobody know where it's at.
I don't even think I ever heard of it.
It's a new spot.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
I gotta
either.
find a flyer, but it's a new spot. Put it on the screen.
I'm gonna have it on my Instagram, so y'all make sure y'all go to my Instagram and check it out.
Yes.
And you know, hopefully y'all rock
If you
the house.
could work with anybody, and it could be a rapper, it can be another singer. Who would it be? Or even a producer.
Okay, if I could work with somebody like on the producer side, I would love to work with CeeLo Green
Ooh,
or Pharrell.
I can see that.
Because I feel like I will have something to bring to the table as far as like my voice, but like them on the producer side,
They're genius.
like CeeLo Green, I feel like is such a genius that it's not even funny.
He is.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I think he's such a genius. But as far as like, people always ask me like, okay, would you want to get signed to a label, whatever? I would love to stay independent. If I could do everything that I want to do and reach my goals as an independent artist and like have full creative control over my content, my videos, and everything like that, that would be my ideal situation. But if I wanted to partner with someone, or if I felt like somebody, especially here in Atlanta, could like help me reach my goals, it would be Candy Burrs.
and
I
you know
think
that's
she-
my boss.
Yep. OLG in the building.
Right.
But one of my management teams, the people who help me get bookings, asked me the question, and then they said, well, why? And I said, because first of all, she's a businesswoman. So I ain't gonna get no shady contract. I'm not gonna get no shady deals.
She about her check.
Everything's
I
gonna
can't
be
say
on
that.
point. And two, she's a good writer. She's won Grammys for writing.
Oh, for real.
Writing for other artists, Ed
That's
Sheeran,
right.
all these people. So it's like we can collab on writing. And three, she has an eye for talent. She knows what to do. She's been in the industry long enough. She knows what it takes. And so, Candy, you know, girl, holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
With your fine ass.
All right now.
Candy, listen,
Girl. I seen-
that ain't got nothing to do.
I saw Candy the
That ain't
other
got
day in
nothing to
Blue Ivory. With it was an event with
What? I was about to say Blue
It was an
Ivory.
event. It was a day event where she had.
Oh, yeah,
during the day. Okay, during the day.
Her dude was there, Todd, and I was just looking at her the whole time. I'm like, damn, Candy, you so fine to be 48 or however old she is.
Yeah, she's like,
She's bad. I work
She's
for her. I've
bad.
been seeing her, and she's the baddie.
damn, Candy.
Definitely.
Damn.
Well,
everything comes full circle because I had to do a video shoot back in the day when I was slaving for pennies and I was just helping on a shoot at the Candy Factory at her recording studio, and it was what's the guy her guy
Don
Juan. He was there and Todd was there, but I never met Candy. So I'm hoping, you know, now everything's starting to manifest, hopefully, and if I ever get to meet her, I'm gonna sing for her on the spot.
don't do it while I'm at work, girl, because I'm be like, shut up.
I I'd be like, everybody, I need your attention.
So,
Lose my job that day.
you got any upcoming projects?
So right now I'm working on an EP. It's called The Pursuit of Raina, and it's literally, I'm only 25, but I feel like I'm 105 because I've been through a whole.
She ain't been through nothing, y'all.
I've been through a
She
lot.
ain't been through nothing, y'all.
I've been through a lot.
Been through a lot.
I've been through a lot. Like right now, I'm the 100% full caretaker of my dad. He has ALS, so whenever I was
Shout
doing
out
the
to
ALS
Kev.
Ice Bucket Challenge, nobody knows what that is, but basically
Yeah.
it's the deterioration of all your muscles and your nerves. So he can't move, he can't walk, he can't do anything, stuff like that. So that's what I'm dealing with right now, and it's given me. Before I used to feel like I couldn't write. I'm like, I don't know how to write music. I can sing, but I don't know how to write. Oh, I know how to write now because now I got
Right.
shit to talk about.
Exactly.
And so the music is literally flowing. I wake up in the middle of the night sometimes and I have to hurry up and record a voice memo just to get it out of my head.
Have you? Sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead.
Have you ever thought in, we're real friends,
Yeah.
like outside of this, but have you ever thought about, and I don't know why I never thought to ask you this before, but have you ever thought about, doing something that caters to ALS and your music? You get what I'm saying?
Right, like a
some-
showcase,
yeah.
that, like donations and stuff
That
like
would
that.
be super dope,
That
actually.
would
That's
be
a good idea.
That's a great
I might take
idea,
that.
Yeah.
and I think that we should do it.
Well,
And it'll be a lot, but
this is the thing, and I was telling her this the other day. We was in the middle of the club, y'all, and I almost went into a full
Bruh.
cry. And
first of all, Halloween, out of nowhere, I look over and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And she's sitting there like this.
and then she's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I'm gonna burst into tears. I'm trying to hold it together." Because sometimes it'll creep up on you. You just go into autopilot, and then like at the worst moments, it'll just like crash on you. But then I was also telling her like, I also want him to see me perform, but at the same time, I'm worried that I will be able to get through the performance if he was there because it would be too emotional. I feel
But
like.
you know what? You have a testimony. So by
for
you
real.
having a testimony, you might have to let that out
Yeah.
through song. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That might be your way of.
And that might be something that somebody else need to hear. You feel me?
For
Like,
sure.
real.
So like with my EP, it's called The Pursuit of Raina, and it literally like every song that's going on there you can visualize what stage of my life I was in when I was going through that song. And this whole process, even with my dad being sick and besides that, I feel like I'm finding myself. I used to always say like I still feel like I'm a child, or I still feel like I'm supposed to be feeling like a woman right now. I don't feel it yet. When that feeling's supposed to come? And now like it's coming, and I'm understanding myself, and I'm aware of myself and who I am, and what's my place in the world. And
Right.
so that's why it's called The Pursuit of Raina. And I thought it was very interesting to wrap it up in The Pursuit of Happiness, the movie, that in the Constitution it says life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And then they asked the question, well, like, how did they know to say the pursuit of happiness? How do they know to say that you have to go out and look for it? Because happiness is something that you have to actively, every day, consistently strive for and try to look for. So the pursuit of Raina is something that I know as I get older, I'm going to change who I am. So I'm always going to be in the pursuit of being true to myself.
That's dope.
She just preached, y'all.
But
I
you know
felt
what?
that.
This is my friend, and I've never heard
I felt that.
this.
you
And
have it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We having a
That-
moment, y'all.
God, we're having it.
It's real life.
But yeah, so we definitely gonna be on the lookout for the Pursuit
dope.
of Raina.
Yes, I
And,
want to
you know,
finish it by the end of the year. And I want to do a EP release and have like a nice party. And I feel like I dropped out of college. I dropped out of hair school. And so I feel like I haven't really completed something before. And so I know when I do that, I'm going to feel like amazing.
And that's how you're supposed to feel. And it's a time limit on every. I mean, there's no time limit on everything. So if you wanted to go back to school, you could. If you wanted to go back
For
to hair
real.
school,
It's going to be there.
I don't want to do it.
see, but
But
you
student
could.
loans
You still
call
have-
me every day, and
Yeah,
I be
man,
regretting
I'm
that
like,
degree.
I paid them $5 a month. I told them I was
Shit.
homeless. Sally Mae, I hope Sally Mae ain't
I
watching
be
this.
regretting
I
that
told
degree
them,
sometimes.
Navient call me one more time, like
I told them I was homeless, and I was like, they was like, what's the least you could do? I was like, $5 a month.
And they did it. I'm homeless too,
tell
Sally
them
Mae.
that.
$5 a month is what I
Damn, put
pay.
All
my
of
name
the day.
on my name on my car, my
Yeah.
name on my house, my apartment. Fuck it. Anyways, but we definitely
be like,
appreciate
our
you.
records. We see you live in a
Y'all
penthouse
funny.
suite.
Y'all funny.
but I definitely appreciate you coming through.
Thank you guys for having me.
I feel like you know, even though, like I said, I knew a lot of you, my friend,
Mm.
so you know, I wanted him to do the interview, but I did learn a little bit more than.
Yay!
That's dope. Y'all got.
She thought I was
Yes.
just. She thought I was just a.
I made a
I'm like,
friend.
tell them about this song. Tell them about
Tell
this
them about
song,
that nigga the other day, girl.
but it was dope, and I appreciate you definitely for coming through because this is gonna be more often.
It's the start of something
You got-
dope.
Alex,
Get used to this face.
you got some the second DJ to the team, and
Yeah.
JB, how you feel about that? What's
Yeah.
I'm about to say he
That's
looking
word.
a little saucy over there.
He looking
like-
for his mic. He looking
That's
for-
word.
But y'all make sure you check out. Drop your Instagram one more time for us.
Okay, that's Raina Music, RAYNAMUSIQ. Real quick. Me and my sister have a podcast called The Art of the Funny Girl.
Yes.
It's on Apple Music, it's on SoundCloud, and we also video record it, so it's on YouTube as
I
well.
gotta check you out.
It's a comedy podcast.
Oh,
We real
You
funny.
funny for real, huh?
We real funny. It's real funny, y'all. So check it
Yeah.
out.
I can attest.
Bye.
But anyways, y'all, it's Peachy.
It's DJ Vito.
And
We
it's
out.
Raina.
We out now.